Good evening, everybody. I want to sincerely thank you for coming for today's class. I also want to appreciate you because you are here for this program. Thank you so much, and God bless all of you. Now, today is actually the day 4 of this program. And what we have to do in today's program is exactly what we call support and resistance. I can assure you people today that support and resistance is actually what so many people are benefiting from the forex market. And that is why I am here to show you how it works. I know that there are so many videos online that have some things about support and resistance. But like I say, everybody is a teacher on YouTube. Are you with me? Everybody have their own strategies in YouTube. So that is why today I'm going to show you what works. Because presently I have a student who graduated from this class probably like 2 weeks ago. And I noticed that when the guy joined the advanced class, I told him that, hello, sir. I said, are you sure support and resistance works for you very well? He said, yes. And guess what? This guy deposited $40 as at yesterday. I'm not lying here. I'm telling you what I know. And as at today, he's happy having about $72. He has gotten about 90% of what he has made. And I asked, I said, what strategy exactly did you use? He said he used support and resistance. As little as support and resistance is, so many people benefit a lot from support and resistance. Thank you very much. Yesterday, remember I told you that our advanced class will start on Monday, and it will start from 16th to 30th of May. 16th to 30th of May. And I told you yesterday, for those that watch the 3 class, that the cost for the training is 10,000 naira. I said the cost for that training is 10,000 naira. And the beauty about it is that training is going to be starting from 9 p.m. And once it commences from 9 p.m., we will definitely have the training on. Are you with me? And guess what? Just where I'm dropping these videos for you on YouTube, I'll be dropping the recorded version for YouTube on YouTube. So on Telegram, sorry. We'll be using Telegram for that, not WhatsApp. So thank you very much. Let's go straight to the class. Okay, we are sharing our screen now. We are actually sharing our screen. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, number 1. You must consider these following factors. Number 1, you must use between 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame. I repeat, you must use between 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame. So coming to this place, what did I say? Number 1, you must use between 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame when it comes to support and resistance. Condition number 2, you should shrink the graph. You should zoom in. I think zooming in is when you take the window or whatever you're working on inside. You should zoom in for about 3 to 5 times. Zoom in about 3 to 5 times. Then after that, you are good to go. So let's start. Support and resistance works like this. Let's say you have a trade and the trade is swinging in the market. 1, 2. This is a buy. This is a sell. This is a buy. This is a sell. Buy. Let's say the market was around there. So you know what you do? Use your trend lines. Draw trend line 1, trend line 2. Once you do this class, this part is your resistance. While this is the support. So I always tell my students something. There are two ways of trading support and resistance. You can either trade support and resistance. Two ways of trading support and resistance. You can trade the bounce. Or number 2, you can trade the breakout. You can trade the bounce or you can trade the breakout. So what exactly is the bounce? The bounce is when the trade swings between the resistance and the support. The bounce is when the trade swings between the resistance and the support. Are you with me? So that's what it means to trade the bounce and to trade the breakout. Now look at the class. Let's say this trade went up. It touches here. You can call this touch 1, touch 2, touch 1, touch 2. So if this one should go up, touches here, go up, bounces here, goes up, as far as the trade has hit touch 1, touch 2, touch 1, touch 2, then you can now make a decision. What decision do you make? If this trade goes up as a buy, then let's say a selling candle comes in, down. That selling candle is called retracement. If you don't call it retracement, you can call it pullback. If this one goes up, so at this point, I repeat, if this one goes up, it reverses down, retracement, it goes up. Class, at this point, you can enter this market as a buy. Are you with me? You can enter this market as a buy. If you enter this market as a buy, you can take 10 pips and leave the market. Are you with me? You can enter this market as a buy. Now, if this trade now reaches here, a selling candle hits down. Hey, sorry, excuse me. Let me use a red marker. A selling candle comes here. Then it looks as if the trade wants to go up again. This going up is a retracement. Then the candle swings down, what do you do, class? Enter this market as a sell. Enter this market as a sell. So let's say, let me extend my line. So if this one now goes down again, and the same process repeats, a buying candle comes here, goes up, a retracement is a pullback, comes here, another one goes up. What do you do? Enter this market again as a buy. Enter this market again as buy. If you look at it, the trade is occurring between the resistance and the supports. I repeat, the trade is occurring between the resistance and the support. So that's why I said earlier that you trade the break, the bounce. Trading the bounce, you know, when you have a ball, you throw a ball inside a canal or a circular conduit. You notice that the ball might be bouncing continuously. That's exactly what is happening. The process of bouncing is what? A buy and a sell, a buy and a sell. But this must occur within a resistance and a support. Let me quickly go to the next one. The next one is trading the breakout. Let me clear my screen. The next one is trading the breakout. Oh, what have I done? The next one is trading the breakout. Let's say you have a trade. This trade was going up successfully, this buy market trade. And all of a sudden, a nonsense selling candle came and breaks through the supports. Class, immediately it breaks through the support. Don't bother yourself to wait for a retracement. People have asked me questions severally. That Mr. Bospower, why is it that you said for the breakout, the bounce, you wait for retracement, but for the breakout, you don't advise you to wait for retracement? Is this the reason why? One read thoroughly on support and resistance. Whenever there is a breakout from this resistance and the support, it is a sure indication that that market is going that direction. I repeat, it is a sure. See, this is something I have tested severally. I'm not here to give you false stories. I have tested it severally. It has worked. It's just that I personally am not a fan of support and resistance. What I love personally to trade with is Bollinger Bands, MACD, and moving average. I know we have a lot of YouTube videos online, but I'll show you something different. But that can be shown to you if you join the advanced class. It's coming on Monday. And I said to you that the cost for that class is 10,000. If you join that class, if you watch my day 3, I said everything. Are you with me? But tomorrow, given the last class, I'll drop the account details for the advanced class and all of that. So if you join that class, I will show you the strategy that is so sure. And my student is using it right now. The guy is not regretting it. It's just that I wish I know I would have dropped the screenshot on this Telegram and so that you see it. But I will probably do that before we end the class. Are you with me? So if there's a breakout, what do you do? Enter this market here as a sell. Let's say a market now goes up again. Market goes up and breaks through the resistance. What do? You enter this market as a buy. You enter this market as a buy. So is there any question before I go to trading view? Mr. Souls Ace and Mr. Olufemi, please respond to me. Is there any question before I go to next phase?
There's no question, sir. I understand the trading and support and resistance strategy.
Okay. Okay, you have an idea of support and resistance strategy before, sir?
Yes, sir. I have some understanding of support and resistance strategy.
Okay. I hope the way I've taught you is similar to what you know, sir.
Actually, I've read it in a book before, but this is quite different in terms of trading the breakout. I just use my judgment to decide on whether I want to buy within the tunnel, within the channel, or if I want to wait for a breakout. I just use my judgment, but now I'm learning some new things about different strategies of maybe waiting for the breakout or deciding to trade within the channel.
Oh, that's very good. That is why it is good. You see, no knowledge is a waste. I always tell people this. I always tell my students, A is A. But you know that A has a coefficient of 1 and it has a power of 1. And show people proof. So that it's faking false stories. Okay. I don't know how to do that. To not look as if I'm giving lies. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is open. Hope you are there, sir. Can you see?
I'm there. I'm seeing it.
Can you see the result of today? I'm happy. I'm happy you are seeing everything here. This guy opened this account yesterday. I think yesterday or 2 days ago. He opened yesterday or 2 days ago. And guess what? This young man, Funny is a student. I told them to pay for the advanced class. He was the only one that paid in the group. But you know, sometimes people fail to try. People fail to try. I'm sorry to say this. That is why they remain where they are. Most of the risk I take today, I'm happy I took those risks. So many times I paid money online, scammers took the money, but I forged ahead until I got this knowledge I'm enjoying today. This guy was the only student that paid. He's a student based on strike. He said, Mr. Bospower, I trained him. I just finished. Should I shock you, class? I still have one more class with this guy, candlestick patterns. I've not taught him the phase 2 of candlestick patterns in the advanced class. He said, Mr. Bospower, can I open a live account? Normally, when I train people, I tell them to practice for 1 month or 3 weeks before they open a live account. And I told the guy, go ahead and open a live account because I know his ability. What is his ability? If I give this guy assignment, sorry, should I shock you, class? Since when I've been doing the advanced class, I have not been giving this guy enough assignments. But guess what? He does his assignment, which I didn't give to him. He will submit to me. And they were all improved. And I said, what's this guy's name again? And I said, Mr. Michael, oh, I've removed this thing. Go ahead and open a live account. I said, go ahead. This guy opened a live account yesterday. Thank God you people can see that this is deposit of $40. Deposit of $40. This guy has made a profit of $32. Guess the strategy he's using. He's using support and resistance. He's using what? Support and resistance. It's a pity you can't see my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp, I didn't connect it to this laptop. You would have seen the messages is sent to me right now. If you heard the sound in the background. Are you with me? So he used support and resistance. And look at the profit he made as a student. So please, it's just a big advice. Key to the videos you've been watching, key to the advanced class. I mean, 3 weeks of this training helps a lot. Are you with me? 3 weeks is what this guy learned and he's profiting already. Are you with me? Meanwhile, I know people that have been in FX for almost, what year are we? For almost 13 years. And they are still where they are. I'm sorry to say. Are you with me? So let's proceed. Let's proceed. I don't know. My screen is giving out something. Let me delete some things. So this trading view, I cannot delete my Telegram since I've shown you guys what I want to show you. At least that's the proof. Okay. Tomorrow, please, let's not miss tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class will be about news trading. I repeat, tomorrow's class will be about news trading. How you can trade the forex market via news. Are you with me? So let's go on. So look at it. I have my chart opened by the grace of God. And Mr. Edison, welcome. I can see that some of our participants, look at it. I said something. Zoom in like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4 times. If it's too much, you can't see clearly. expand a bit. Class, I can show you numerical. I always hear. Look at it. I take this. This is my touch one. This line is called a trend line. And the trend line is actually used majorly to predict upward trend and what? And downtrend. In fact, if there's no line, if touches the trend line more than twice, no wahala. Just where we have it touching only this place only 1, 5, 6, 7. Class, look at what happened. Do you know that you could have possibly profited from this selling candle? Here is the bullish candle here. Oh my God, I wish you can see my screen. Hello, who is seeing my screen right now? If you can see my screen, can I just say hi? If you can see my screen, please. If you can see my screen, just say hi, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's something now to show you. It's very important. Look at my retracement class. Look at the candle was trying to come down. If you join the advanced class, I'll teach about that candle. It's called shooting star. And a retracement of a blue candle went up. When retracement you do enter this market as a sell, and this is sold down. There's a measuring tool here. Click on it. Just click on it and draw. Okay. If you see, there's a blue line here. If you look at my values, I have 1.11. I have 112.4. That is the number of pips assigned here. I have 8 bars. 8 bars is the candle from that region where it is shaded right now to the end. Now, if I trade this account with $1,000 account, do you know that I will gain exactly $112? $112 is more than the salary of average Nigerians today in this country. If I trade this with $1,000, $100 is more than, I mean, in this country we have today, how many people is earning 50,000 naira? Are you with me? And that's the rate it has been in Nigeria. But when you see that, you know what you are doing. Like that young man that had $40 and he has made $32 already. You know, you get your money, you make your money with ease. I seen it. Now, this is not even what I'm to show you. That was a breakout. The market came here and broke from here. What did I say, class? Whenever the market breaks, I have noticed something about support and resistance. Whenever the market breaks, there is a better profit. There is more profit. Mr. Olufemi, do you agree with what I just said? Whenever the market breaks, there is a better profit. Are you with me? The profit is better. And if you look at it, I said something. Mr. Gosman said that whenever the market breaks, you don't need to wait for a retracement. The market goes up. So if the market goes up, let's measure how much is here. Just look at how much this man could have made. Can you see? Can you see? After somebody made $112, you came here, you made $153, which is awesome. This is awesome. I mean, I can just imagine you having this in let's say probably having this in 2 days. $200 in 2 days. That's just exactly more than 100,000. Are you with me? So that is that, class. That is that. For you to enjoy this thing more, please key into the subscription of the advanced class. The advanced class is not expensive. I wonder who is the forex trader. You rarely see a forex trader who is training people and is still collecting 10,000 naira at this level. It's not possible. I do this because I know I have people I teach on private level. I have people that are begging me seriously that I should trade for them. Are you with me? But I know that not all fingers are not equal. That was why I purposely broke down this fee to this point so that it can be affordable. Now, what if I don't have money to pay? Very simple. If you know you have people, 2 people who can make the payments, they can make the payments, and guess what? It is 100% way for you. What if I don't have 2 persons, I have just one? You can bring 1 person and just make the payment of 5K. And guess what? In the advanced class, you know the beauty about it, about the advanced class, mentorship is for life. I know somebody, one woman asked me one day, Mr. Gospel, your mouth is sweet too, because you want to collect money now. This, that. But see, now, I'm still mentoring that man, and this is almost 2 years ago. I'm still mentoring that man. I don't know how to lie. That's me. If you chat me up, I will respond to you. I have never rejected the message of my students, my advanced students. But the disadvantage is, if you are for this beginners class, which is ending tomorrow, I'm not saying I'm not responding to your questions, but your question will elapse from tomorrow. Your questions will elapse from that tomorrow. Are you with me? Thank you very much. Is there any question for me before we go? Is there any question for me? Please feel free to ask questions, please. Is there any question for me before we go?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Mr. Olufemi.
Thank you for the lecture.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
I want to find out, for this support and resistance, what time frame should one be using to draw them? Because if you change the time frame, you'll be having different chart patterns.
God bless you.
So what's your recommendation?
I always tell people that the best time frame to chart to use on support and resistance is between 1 hour and 4 hours. It's between 1 hour and 4 hours. As at that 1 hour and 4 hours, sir, you'll be able to see the charts very well. If it's on 5 minutes time frame, you'll not see anything. You might see, secondly, why I don't like trading those kind of time frames? They are too fast. Before you make your decision, a candle has come and spoiled your decision. You get it? Mr. Olufemi, is that clear, sir? Please, I need your response.
Yeah, I understand. It's clear.
Okay. Use between 1 hour and 4 hours. Yes, somebody dropped a message. The person said, I'm enjoying this, but much more on a fiscal class. Probably since I started a few months ago. Okay, well, let me say something about fiscal class. Somebody called me and said that, can we have a fiscal class? And unfortunately, the person is not even in my location. I am not saying physical class is not good. But guys, guess what? Let's be realistic here. If I see you physically, it is still a laptop I'll use to teach you. That's the funny thing. Will I be using a board to be teaching you support and resistance? In this new age, it's still a laptop. And after the physical class, I will leave you. We will now be communicating on phone. Are you with me? So you would only see me based on, you only tell me that physical class may probably my charisma to teach and the morale will be there. But guys, guess what? Eventually, we'll still fall on the system. So I don't know. I would say this. It would be good for you to key in that advanced class. So is there any question again before I go? At least Mr. Olufemi has asked me a question. What happens to Mr. Souls Ace and Mr. Edison? I mean, you can ask me, Mr. Souls Ace. Feel free to ask your questions, please. Feel free to ask your questions. Hello? Hello? Okay, no problem. Thank you, sir. Okay, no problem, sir. I appreciate. Okay, you dropped the message. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you, sir, Mr. Olufemi.
Okay. Is it possible for us to have an idea of the content of the advanced class, so that will be stimulating enough to know, to make us look forward to it?
Sir, I'm sorry. I am not saying I cannot give out my content, but the reason why I stopped giving out my content was based on.
So I will know what you are expected to learn.
Okay, let me give you an idea of what you will be learning. Number one, day one, you are going to be learning. You will go deeper into trading view. Are you with me? Then day two, we'll be going into moving averages, MACD. We'll go into RSI, stochastic. We'll go into Bollinger Band, CCI. Are you with me? We'll go into candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns will take almost 2 days. It will take almost 2 days. Are you with me? Then I will introduce you into binaries. Are you with me? I will introduce you into binary. Are you with me? So these are the things we are going to do. And we are doing pure practical in that class. We are not coming here to be reading materials. And guess what? The materials, I have all the materials for the class. I have all the materials for the class. Are you with me? In fact, in one of the classes, I'll be teaching you some deeper things in pending orders. Also, I will also show you some how to set up MetaTrader 4 on desktop too. Are you with me? Yeah. Mr. Olufemi, is that okay by you?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Okay. And one thing you should know is All those things I listed, you can go on YouTube and check all of them. They all exist. But like you said, you learned something about support and resistance tonight. I did it in a very different way. I'm not a person that likes to go and copy. No. I've noticed something about being an online person. For you to be distinct, for you to be known, your work has to be very different. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, Mr. Lufemi. Your work has to be very, very different.
Yes.
So that's it. So thank you very much, class. Is there any other question again, Mr. Lufemi? Have I answered all your questions?
No, I don't have any other question. Okay,
All right, thank you very much. God bless you. See you all tomorrow, 9 p.m. It's as if you people prefer to have this class 9 p.m. because I'm having more of us by 9 p.m. tomorrow. Bye and good night.